Hello everyone, my name is Milja. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna share with you my 2020 makeup favorites. I'm very excited about this video and to share all of my favorite products that I purchased in 2020. So there is some products that I purchased now in December that I didn't have enough time to try out, which is a shame, but I will hopefully have them in the 2021 favorites. But these are all products that I purchased in 2020 and tried in 2020, and the best of the best that I tried. So these are not like most of these are not like launched in 2020. They are products that I just tried in 2020. So let's just get started with the only primer that I have, and it's this one. This is the NYX Hydro Touch primer. It's a hydrating primer. It is really nice and it's really hydrating. I believe this came out before. This is what it looks like. So it's just like a gel primer. It doesn't smell great. It doesn't, but it feels very hydrating on the skin. So yeah, this is one that I really like this year. I have quite a few foundations. I tried really good foundations this year, honestly. The first one being the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I know this one has been around forever, and I just tried this. Like, I just purchased it a couple of months ago, but it's amazing. It's amazing. It looks so beautiful and skin-like on the skin. It's awesome. And I have wanted to try it a long time before, but it wasn't available in Finland. So I finally tried it and I absolutely love this. Another foundation, this actually came out this year. It's the Catrice True Skin Foundation. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and these are all very similar. They are very hydrating and skin-like, but still have coverage, and they look so pretty. The only downside with this foundation is that their shade range sucks, and I have the shade Neutral Porcelain, which is the lightest one I could find, and it's a tad too dark for me. I mean, you can maybe see that, but I can make it work, and it looks so beautiful on the skin. Same goes for the Isadora Active All Day Wear Makeup. I have mine in the shade Fair. It says it's wet and humidity proof. I have not tried or tested that because I got this in the beginning of November, and it just hasn't been humid in Finland. So I haven't tested that, but it looks beautiful on the skin. It just looks beautiful, okay? It looks beautiful. I have a concealer to talk about. This is the NYX Born to Glow concealer in the shade Fair. I really like this. It has medium coverage, I would say, and it is definitely it's not a glowy concealer, but it's very skin-like. So the finish is. I don't like the applicator of it, the sponge. I'm not the biggest fan of it because it starts to look gross very quickly. But yeah, other than that, it's such a beautiful concealer. I have two setting sprays that I wanted to talk about. First off, the Milani Make It Last. I know this has been around for so long, and everyone loved it, has been loving it forever. And I just tried it this year, and I fell in love with it, and it's so good. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't really know with sprays what it is, but I just really like them for some reason. Like, I don't know what it is, but it smells nice. So the same goes with the Ofra Makeup Fixer. I tried this year. It smells so good. It smells so good. And again, I don't know what it is, but I love sprays in general, but I don't know what makes these two special. I really don't know. I just love them. I have a powder. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. This is really, really nice to set under the eyes. It does not like look too cakey on me, which I appreciate. With my dry skin, I think this is great. It's in the shade Light, which is not, it's not translucent. I don't know if they have a translucent shade or not, but I'm very fair and this works, so. But the packaging, like, it was very hard to get out the product out of the packaging, so I took out the sifter thing, so it's easier to get out the product. For bronzers, I have a couple. I just want to mention before I talk about Wet n Wild, I have some non-cruelty free products in here because I went cruelty free this year in March. So I did purchase some non-cruelty free products before then. And also I considered Wet n Wild and Physicians Formula cruelty free until just a couple days ago when I just decided not to. So there is some non-cruelty free products in here. Now we can talk about this bronzer. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Sunset Striptease. These have been around for a while, and I picked up this one this year, and it's so beautiful. Like, I don't know. I'm very bad at describing things, so I'm sorry. But this just, it looks so natural on the skin. I'm so happy I picked up this shade and not Ticket to Brazil that I was going to pick up because everyone raved about that shade. But it looks so warm that I decided to pick this up, and I'm so happy I did. It's just, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's like a satin finish, which I love. Also, I picked up the Take Home the bronzer in Oliver. I haven't used the a ton, but I already know I love this, so. I prefer this over Bahama Mama, which I love Bahama Mama, but I just think this shade looks better on me, personally. It's kind of that bronzer contour hybrid, which I love. I don't like a very orange highlight. I don't love a very orange bronzer because I'm more of a neutral undertone. So I do prefer this kind of bronzer contour hybrid like shades, which this is. And it's not too pigmented and it's very easy to blend out, so it doesn't look ridiculous on my extremely fair skin. The same goes for the Isadora bronzer in Nude Flush. This is a huge bronzer, and it's very light. Like it's here. These are all very light in color. And none of them are orange. This is a more neutral bronzer, which again I prefer. And it's a very, very smooth formula and very buildable, so it's very easy to work with, and it's really nice. I don't have any blushes, but I do have a bunch of highlighters. I love highlighters, so I have a lot of highlighters to talk about. The first one being the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight in the shade Pearl. It's so beautiful. The formula is very smooth, and it's very it's very beaming, which I love a strong highlight, which I mean this one is, and it is pretty much white, but white highlighters look good on me because I'm literally the color of paper. I know my foundation isn't matching my neck because it's hard to find foundations that do, but that highlight is beautiful, beautiful. I also tried out this Catrice More Than Glow highlight in Ultimate Platinum Glaze. I think this came out this year, and it's also discontinued now. It's just under it, the other one. Oh, again, it's a very, very strong, beaming highlight, which I love. This is also more of that, putty consistency, which is very popular right now. And I like it. I really like it. I also tried out the Makeup Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Just My Type. These are the new version of the Vivid Baked highlighters. So it's the one at the top. It is darker than the other ones. So if I'm not careful, it can be too dark for me. If I have a foundation that matches me, this will be too dark. So yeah. But it's beautiful, and I really like Makeup Revolution highlighters. Next, we have Ofra. I tried Ofra highlighters for the first time this year. I purchased Cloud 9 first, and I'm not as in love with this shade. It's all the way at the bottom. It's a bit too pink for my preference, but in this favorites video, we're talking about the Ofra highlighters in general. I love this shade though. This is Glazed Donut, the popular one. It's all the way at the top. It's great. It's crazy. The other ones were blinding, but the Ofra one is just the next level of blinding. And I love it. I love it so much. This is my baby. I love her. I love her. And the last highlight, we have this huge one right here from Catrice. It's the Sungasm Face and Body Highlight in... It doesn't have a shade. Nope. It's a huge highlight, and it is very pretty. It's all the way at the bottom. Again, it's one of those a bit darker shades, So I have to be careful with it so that it's not too dark, but it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. And this will last you for a lifetime. It has 28 grams of highlight. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if that's available anymore. I think it is, but I'm not sure. For face palettes, the Essence Crystal Power face palette, this came out this year, and I'm not sure if it's available anymore, but I love this palette, especially these top two. The highlight can be a little bit dark on me again. Look at it. It's the one right at my knuckles. It's so pretty. And this blush, it looks very scary, but it blends out so beautifully. And it looks stunning on the cheeks. It looks stunning. This other highlight is kind of like an iridescent. I don't know if you will be able to. Okay, you won't be able to see that. But it's just an iridescent glitter, basically. Which is really pretty as like an eyeshadow topper. So I love it. I love it, and I hope it's still available. I will try to link all of these products down below if I can find them. And then the Makeup Revolution and Roxy contour palette. I love this. As you can see, I've hit major pan on this one. It's in my project pan, so that's why. These are they are so soft and not too pigmented, like the bronzers and contours are not too pigmented. And they are very easy to blend out. And the highlighters, well, they are Makeup Revolution highlights, so they are absolutely stunning. For eye products, I have some single eyeshadows that I wanted to mention. The first one comes from Loreal. This one I purchased before I went cruelty free, and it's a foil eyeshadow in the shade Extra. I'm gonna try to swatch it so that you can see it. It does not make it justice. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, and it doesn't make it justice, and I'm so sad. But these eyeshadows are very, very pretty and foiled. Another product, this has been around for a while, the Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadows. I have the shade Warm Bronze. These are also kind of that putty texture. This is what this one looks like. My lights do not make these justice. Let's try. Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? I'm really trying to show you. I hope you can see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. But it's beautiful. If you don't have one of those, buy it. It's very affordable. The Kicks eyeshadows, I have the shade Aurora. Kicks is not available anymore as a brand. But this eyeshadow is so pretty, and I should swatch these so that you can see them better, but it's such a beautiful shade, and I'm so sad they are not available anymore, but it's stunning, I promise. The last single shadow that I wanted to talk about is the Lumene Nordic Noir Longwear Eyeshadow Stick. I have mine in the shade 5. These are insane. Look at it. It's insane. It's so pretty, and I need to get more of these because that's beautiful. I just wore this in yesterday's video, I think. So pretty. For palettes, I wanted to mention these from Catrice. They are really nice palettes. This is the Next Gen Nudes one. These mattes are like, this has very light mattes, which I don't like. These are like the darkest ones, which these other mattes, very light, but the shimmers are really pretty. It's very hard to pick them up on my fingers when they are dirty. That sounds like an excuse. It's not. I really like these palettes. I also have the Neon Earth, which has some deeper matte shades, which I prefer. But these are both just beautiful. Lip products. I have the Kicks lip liners. I tried these this year. They are just called the lip liners. I have Red Velvet. And then this one is called Plum Delight. They are very similar in color. They're very similar. But these are one of the, like, these rejectable pencils. They are very pigmented and very creamy, but they stay on. So I really like those, but again, Kicks is not available anymore, sadly. For lipsticks, this is the Viva La Diva matte lipstick in the shade Velvet Nude. And it's the lightest nude that I have, but it actually looks really pretty on me. Oh my god, you will not be able to see that. Let's watch it here. So you can see that it is darker than my skin. It's like the nudist that I will go, but it looks beautiful on my lips. I would not suggest you pick up the shade if you are even a little bit darker than me, because I can just get away with it. But it looks beautiful. And the formula is really nice. So if you want to pick up like shades that will match you, I suggest you do. I also tried out this Buxom matte lipstick in Evocative Petal. Very, very beautiful lipstick. Very beautiful. And it has the magnetic packaging, which I love. It's a very, very beautiful formula. It is a creamy matte formula, basically, which is one of my favorite formulas. So the rest of them are liquid lipsticks and lip glosses. So these I have mentioned before, the Catrice Generation Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have the shades Pillow Fight and Mauve to the Rhythm. These are beautiful, beautiful formula. They are not like, they say they are Generation Matte Comfortable Liquid Lipstick, which is exactly what they are. comfortable liquid lipsticks. So they are not liquid lipsticks that will dry down very matte and last all day. No, they are more of a creamy formula that leave a matte finish, but they are still like a cream formula. So they are not long wearing, but they look beautiful on the lips. A formula that is long wear and matte is the Essence Stay All Day 16-hour liquid lipsticks. I've also talked about these on my channel. I have the shades Let's Chill and To Be Fair. These are a formula that will dry down. They are very close to ABH in how well they last, but they are less drying on the lips. They are actually very comfortable on the lips, and they don't dry out your lips too much, but they will last forever on the lips. And I don't know how Essence does that. I have no clue. I also really like the Anastasia liquid lipstick. This is the only one that I have, and I tried it out this year. It is a really, really nice lipstick. It is definitely more drying than the Essence ones. And it can look very drying if you haven't moisturized your lips beforehand, but it will last very long on the lips. Another liquid lipstick formula that I really liked is the Buxom. These are the Wildly Whipped Soft Matte Lip Colors. So these are very close in finish to the Catrice liquid lipsticks. It is a whipped formula. And it's very comfortable on the lips, but it's not drying, and it doesn't like dry down like the Anastasia ones does. This is the shade Swinger, by the way. Another very comfortable liquid lipstick formula is the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip. I have the shade Bear With Me. This is a very comfortable liquid lipstick formula as well. Again, very comparable to the Buxom and the Catrice. Maybe more the Catrice because the Buxom is more whipped in consistency. But these don't dry down completely to where they are like, they can, like, if you drink, it will be on your glass. But I don't mind that. I want my lipstick to be comfortable. So, and this is a very comfortable liquid lipstick formula. For gloss, I tried out this Essence Bloom Baby Bloom Nectar lip gloss in the shade Tulips on my lips. These are not available anymore. They came from the Bloom Baby Bloom collection. A lot of people didn't like these. I really liked them. They smell really nice, and they are a bit of a thicker lip gloss formula, but I don't mind it. They are not sticky, and it just makes your lips look very, very plump. Another lip gloss formula that does that is the Ofra liquid lipsticks. I have the shades Pink Panther and Cherry Mocha. They are really, really nice lip glosses. Again, they are very creamy feeling, and they are not sticky at all, and they do make your lips feel like look very plump and beautiful. They are so comfortable, and I can't say enough good things about them. The last lip product that I have to talk about is the NYX #This Is Everything lip oil. So this is kind of a lip oil gloss thing This is the shade Sheer. I also have a shade called Sheer Blush, I think. I don't know why I didn't grab it, but these are so like comfortable because they are basically a lip oil. I use them as gloss, but obviously they are a lip oil, so they are very, very hydrating, but they don't feel oily on the lips. They feel like a gloss, but they are extremely, extremely nourishing. So that's my 2020 makeup empties. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you love project planning and talking about makeup. And I'll see you next time. Bye.